All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the kickoff meeting. I'm glad to see you all here. And so I would like to introduce to you one of the most exciting and important projects that the Christian Science Monitor will be embarking on, and of which you are a part. So as you can see, the project goal is to update the monitor's video production workflow to reach a production speed of 1 video per day. And so now let me kind of go deeper into the reasons for this project and what this project will involve. So our 6-month project, it will give the video reporters among you will receive the latest production training in industrial standard editing softwares and shooting materials. And we will also systematically review and enhance the existing workflow. And since this is an issue that's been raised by some of you, we feel like this could very much be part of our project to enhance our workflow and thereby increase our speed. And as I mentioned earlier, our goal is to boost production speed to 1 video per week. And now some of you, might wonder, why do we need to do this? Why are we, of all the different departments, why is the video department getting this this task? So we have the answer, and that is simply because video is the best audience acquisition tool that's out there. In a way, us, the video team, we're the most important team of the whole newsroom because of how video plays a major role in news consumption and in generating audience. And so here are a few stats to back up what we're talking about. Some of us have been to the Facebook conference, and as we know that Facebook is the biggest platform for news outlets to reach potential customers and consumers. And, of all the types of news posts on Facebook, video is the type that generates by far the largest amount of traffic. News videos make up 50% of mobile data traffic on Facebook, and the number is expected to reach 75% by 2012. And a pretty obvious conclusion that many people can draw from that is that video is going to be key for the future of the monitor. And again, we've a further point that can justify our project is that while our video reporters here have done a lot to boost the monitor's traffic, in comparison to the competitors, there is still a distance between our productivity and the productivity of some of our main competitors. So here's a breakdown, and as you can see, in terms of quality, Monitor's videos really, it doesn't lose in terms of quality. They generate similar engagement rates on Facebook as videos of the Boston Globe and the Tribune. But while individual videos perform on a similar level, our competitors are producing much more videos than we do. We've produced 15 videos in the past 5 months, but the Boston Globe produced 75, and the Boston Tribune produced 50. Now, a part of it has to do with them having a bigger staff. So it's not that they were, a lot more capable. It has to do with their staff, the volume of their staff. But still, if we could ramp up our speed, that's going to make us more competitive. And based on the company's calculation, if we get to make 1 video per week, that would do a lot to help the whole organization. We'll be producing twice as much, and it's going to increase profit from 20% to 40% because, again, video accounts for so much of our traffic and our source of revenues. And it will also drastically enlarge our audience pool. Right now, our audience pool is kind of limited, and we need to break out of that. And the best way, as we've talked about before, is through video. So, some of you might be a little worried, how are we going to get there? You might have questions about how the newsroom is going to work to make it happen. And so don't worry. You have all done great in the past. As you can see, you have helped double our audience engagement in the past year. And as many of you have expressed, there are potential to improve our workflow, to systematically look at that, and to reach a higher goal. So that is something that we have full confidence that our team will be able to reach. And now we are going to look at the 3 things that this project is going to involve. As I mentioned earlier, professional training. People have raised among you video reporters, you have noticed and raised the issue that that our software is from 3 years ago, and by this time, a lot of new techniques have come out that have enabled video production to be much faster. And we noticed that our competitors are adopting those new techniques, and software is really fast. So what we're going to do is that we are going to find a very experienced trainer to train those of you who are video reporters. And this will be an intensive training. Of course, we will provide for all of the cost. And this will allow you to quickly get a head start on the skills that our competitors are using, and the skills that will benefit your production immensely. So our next point, as I've briefly touched on before, is to enhance our workflow. Our department has been 2 years old, and we have been using kind of a case-by-case way of producing videos without really reflecting on what methods works best, what methods don't work as well. And over the past months, many of you have come to me to talk about potential workflows to institute. So that will be a part of the project. We will be looking hard at our production method and identifying things that we can improve, and to make it a much more efficient way of working. And finally, to help make the whole team more productive and without putting too much burden on you, we will be hiring a new member to join our video team and to further boost our production. So after a few more slides, I will be taking questions. But before that, we're just going to quickly go through our project team structure. And as you see, basically, I will be the project manager on this team, and the rest of the team is structured directly, exactly like how the video team is usually structured. So you'll be working with a very familiar structure of communication and feedback. And our next steps, me and Dave will be starting to look for a trainer to teach you the most up-to-date video skills. And in this process, definitely your input on what you want to learn would be crucial. And at the same time, we'll be starting some individual meetings to start reflecting on our workflows and to put together our review of the workflow. So in the future, for this project, we're hoping this will integrate well with the rest of your work. And every Monday, we're going to have a brief meeting right after the usual multimedia meeting. And that will be a place for you to update on any issues and concerns that you have, and for me and Dave to update you on the project's progress. And finally, always feel free to bring your ideas to the table. And all right, so I hope you're all very excited for the project, and I really look forward to working with you on this. We will make the monitor great again. All right, any questions?